Imagine jumping into a video game.
Whoa.
Where the world is totally unique.
Okay.
Built just for you.
Wow.
By the power of AI.
Yeah.
That's what we're diving into today.
Right.
A research paper on GameFactory. A system that uses AI to create those custom-made gaming experiences.
God.
We've got a research paper packed with info.
Oh, cool.
Let's get right into it.
Sounds good.
It's like AI is graduating from player to creator.
Yeah, it's really remarkable. We've seen AI playing games at a superhuman level.
Yeah.
But now it's stepping into the role of game designer.
I know, it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
So how does this GameFactory actually work?
Okay.
The paper mentions something called a video diffusion model.
Right. That's a key piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
Imagine a vast library of visual knowledge.
Okay.
That's essentially what a video diffusion model is.
Okay.
It's been trained on a massive amount of data, giving it an incredible understanding of how images and videos work.
Okay, so it's got this huge visual database.
Yes.
But how does that translate to building an actual game?
That's where things get even more clever.
Right.
The researchers combine this powerful video diffusion model with a smaller, more focused data set designed specifically for games.
Gotcha.
Think of it like giving the AI a crash course in game design principles.
So it's got the big picture knowledge from the video model.
Yes.
And then the specific game know-how from this smaller data set.
Exactly.
The paper mentions they use Minecraft for this.
Right.
What made them choose that game?
Minecraft was a brilliant choice for a few reasons.
Okay.
First, it's incredibly diverse visually.
Okay.
Got everything from forests and oceans to deserts and snowy mountains.
Yeah.
Second, it's got a really flexible structure.
Okay.
It makes it easy to collect data and manipulate the game world.
So it's like a digital playground for AI.
Exactly.
Tons of possibilities to explore.
Tons of possibilities to explore.
Tons of possibilities. And to make it even better, the researchers went a step further.
Okay.
They created their own custom data set called GF Minecraft.
They did.
GF Minecraft.
Yeah.
What's so special about this data set?
It's all about realism and diversity.
Okay.
They wanted to ensure the AI could create truly unique games.
Right.
Not just copies of what it had seen before.
Right.
So they removed the bias that comes from human gameplay by randomly generating actions and scenarios.
So instead of just learning from how humans play, the AI was given the freedom to experiment and explore the game world in totally unexpected ways.
Exactly. It's like they set the AI loose in a sandbox and said, go wild, see what you can come up with.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the AI equipped with a vast visual library and a specialized game data set.
Okay.
How does it actually go about creating a game from all of that information?
Yeah, so the researchers break the process down into 3 key phases.
Okay.
The first phase is all about adapting the AI to the world of games.
So it's like giving the AI a gamer education.
Exactly. They take that pre-trained video model and fine-tune it using the GF Minecraft dataset. This helps the AI learn the visual style, the rules, and the overall feel of a game environment.
Okay, so it's starting to understand what a game looks and feels like?
Exactly.
What happens in phase 2?
Phase 2 focuses on mastering player controls, how actions like pressing keys or moving a mouse translate into changes within the game world.
That makes sense. A game isn't very fun if you can't control what's happening.
Exactly. And here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
They designed the AI to learn controls in a way that isn't tied to a specific visual style.
What do you mean by that?
It means the AI isn't just memorizing press W to move forward in Minecraft.
Right.
It's learning the underlying principle of movement as an action.
Okay.
Regardless of whether it's controlling a blocky Minecraft character or a spaceship in a futuristic world.
So it's learning the concept of control itself.
Exactly.
Which could then be applied to any type of game.
Exactly. And that's a huge step towards what researchers call a generalizable world model.
Okay. I'm definitely intrigued now.
Good.
We've got the AI understanding game visuals, learning controls, and building this general understanding of how game worlds work.
Yes.
What's the final piece of the puzzle?
Phase 3 is where the magic truly happens.
Okay.
This is the open domain creation phase.
Open domain creation. Sounds exciting.
It is.
Tell me more.
This is where the AI takes everything it's learned, the visual knowledge, the game mechanics, the player controls, and starts generating brand new interactive game scenes.
Oh, cool.
It's no longer just copying or remixing. It's creating.
So it's like giving the AI a blank canvas and saying, go create a world.
Precisely. And the researchers found some pretty amazing results when they put this to the test.
They were able to generate all sorts of new Minecraft environments, some featuring situations and actions rarely seen in human gameplay.
So it's not just recreating what it's seen before. It's coming up with new ideas and scenarios.
Exactly.
And to make things even more realistic, the AI even learned to handle collisions believably. You know, like when your character bumps into a wall or another object.
Makes sense.
Wow, that's a pretty important detail for any game.
Yeah.
Did the researchers test this ability to create outside of Minecraft?
They did.
Okay. Remember how we talked about the AI learning controls separate from visuals?
Yeah.
Well, they put this to the test by having the AI generate a racing game, even though all the training data came from first-person Minecraft.
Wait, so it learned how to steer a car from playing Minecraft?
That's right. And it did it seamlessly.
Wow.
It was able to translate the control of looking around with a mouse in Minecraft to steering a car in a racing game.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It really shows how this AI is learning general concepts, not just specific actions.
It does, and it opens up some fascinating possibilities for the future.
Sure.
If an AI can learn to translate actions from one game to another.
Yeah.
Imagine what it could do in other fields like robotics or autonomous driving.
I'm already thinking about the possibilities.
Yeah.
But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's talk more about what the AI was able to create within those games.
Okay.
We touched on single scenes.
Yeah.
But can it make longer game sequences?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And the researchers did indeed tackle that challenge.
Okay.
They used a technique called autoregressive generation, which allows the AI to create multiple frames of video at once and stitch them together seamlessly.
So like an AI filmmaker creating a movie scene by scene.
Exactly. And this means it can go beyond short clips or demos and start creating longer, more engaging gameplay experiences. Imagine an AI creating entire levels.
Whoa.
Or even full games.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
How the AI learns, how it builds worlds, even how it creates extended gameplay.
Right.
But before we move on to the bigger picture implications, I want to go back to something that really stood out to me. You mentioned the researchers used specific metrics to evaluate how well the AI was doing. Can you tell us more about that?
Certainly it's not enough for the AI to just generate visuals. They needed to make sure it was creating engaging, playable experiences.
Got it.
So they used a few different methods to evaluate the results. One was something called flow MSE.
Flow MSE? What's that all about?
It's a way of measuring how smoothly and realistically the actions flow within the game. Think of it like watching a movie. If the character's movements are jerky or unnatural, it takes you out of the experience. Flow MSE makes sure the AI is creating games that feel natural and responsive.
So that's one way of measuring success. What were some of the others?
They also use something called CLIPSIM.
Yes.
Which measures how well the generated scenes match the original descriptions or prompts fed to the AI. Think of it as a way to ensure the AI is understanding and following instructions, making what you asked for.
Makes sense. So Flow MSE checks for smooth action. And CLIPSIM checks for accurate interpretation of instructions.
Exactly.
What was the last one?
The final metric was FID.
FID.
Yes, which focuses on the overall visual quality and realism of what the AI creates.
Got it.
It's like a judge scoring a figure skating routine based on technical skill in artistry.
So FID is all about making sure the AI isn't just spitting out random images. It's creating something that looks and feels good.
You got it. And all three of these metrics showed really promising results.
That's awesome.
It means GameFactory isn't just a cool concept.
It's actually producing impressive outcomes.
It's amazing to think that we're at a point where AI can create not just basic games, but visually stunning and playable experiences.
I know, it's pretty wild.
But as you hinted at before, this isn't just about cool games, is it?
No, it's not.
There's a bigger picture here.
Absolutely. This research points towards a future where AI isn't just a tool for entertainment, but a powerful force for innovation across many fields.
That's where we'll pick up in part 2.
Sounds good.
We'll dive into the broader implications of GameFactory and explore just how far-reaching its impact could be.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, catch in part 2.
Sounds good. So we left off talking about GameFactory.
Yeah.
And how it's not just about building cool games.
Right. It's more than just entertainment. It's a glimpse into a future where AI can create realistic simulations of just about anything.
That's what really captured my imagination, too. We talked about robotics and self-driving cars. How could this tech actually be used in those fields?
Well, let's take self-driving cars as an example.
Okay.
Right now, companies are training them in virtual environments. Before they ever hit the road.
Yeah. You don't want a self-driving car learning by trial and error in real traffic.
Exactly. But those virtual environments are still limited in how realistic and complex they can be.
I see.
GameFactory's approach could change that.
Okay, so instead of pre-programmed scenarios, the AI could generate all sorts of unexpected situations for the car to navigate.
Precisely. Imagine a sudden downpour. A pedestrian darting into the street.
Oh, gosh.
Even a flock of birds taking flight.
Wow.
The AI could create these dynamic scenarios, pushing the car's AI to its limits in a safe virtual space.
That would be a game changer.
Yeah.
For training self-driving cars.
Yeah.
To handle the unpredictability of the real world.
Exactly. And now think about robotics. Imagine training a robot to perform delicate surgery. Or assemble complex machinery.
Yeah, I can see where this is going.
Right.
The more realistic the training, the better prepared the robot will be for the real deal.
Exactly. GameFactory's ability to create believable physics and handle complex actions would be invaluable for training robots in a risk-free virtual environment.
It's like giving those robots a virtual boot camp before they're deployed in the real world.
Exactly. And it's not just about training. Think about design and engineering. Instead of building and testing physical prototypes, imagine using an AI to generate and evaluate countless design variations in a virtual space.
It would be like having a digital brainstorming partner.
Yeah.
Able to come up with and test ideas at a speed no human could match.
It could revolutionize how we design everything, from cars and airplanes to buildings and even entire cities.
Okay, my mind is officially blown.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
But let's step back for a second and talk about something you mentioned earlier, this idea of a generalizable world model.
Right.
What exactly does that mean? And why is it such a big deal?
It's one of the most exciting aspects of this research.
A
generalizable world model means the AI isn't just learning specific tasks or environments.
So it's not just a master of Minecraft or a racing game expert.
Right.
It's learning something more fundamental.
Precisely. It's learning the underlying principles of how things work. Physics, cause and effect, how objects interact.
Right.
It's building a model of the world that can be applied across different contexts.
That's incredible. It's like the AI is developing a deep understanding of how the world operates, not just memorizing specific scenarios.
And that's what makes it so powerful.
It
means we could potentially train an AI in one area, like gaming, and then apply that knowledge to a completely different field.
Oh, wow.
Like robotics or medicine.
It's almost like the AI is becoming a universal learner.
Yeah.
Able to adapt and apply its knowledge in ways we haven't even imagined yet.
That's the beauty of this research.
Yeah.
It's not just about the immediate applications, but the potential it unlocks for future innovation.
Okay, so we've talked about the exciting possibilities.
Yes.
But I'm also curious about the challenges.
Okay.
Are there any potential downsides to this technology that we should be thinking about?
Of course, with any powerful technology, there are considerations.
Right.
One is the computational power required.
Okay.
Creating these complex simulations demands a lot of processing power.
So it's not something we can easily do on our home computers just yet?
Not quite. But as computing power continues to advance,
okay,
this will become less of an obstacle.
That makes sense. What about the data itself?
Okay.
We talked about how the researchers used a custom data set for Minecraft.
Right.
Would we need specialized data sets for every application?
That's a great question. The ideal scenario
is
for the AI to become less reliant on massive data sets and more adept at learning from limited information.
So a bit like how humans learn.
Exactly.
We don't need millions of examples to grasp a new concept.
Exactly. And that's an area of active research in AI, how to create systems that can learn efficiently from fewer examples.
That would definitely open up even more possibilities.
It would.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
From self-driving cars to robotics to this idea of a generalizable world model.
Yes.
But there's one aspect of GameFactory I want to go back to.
Okay.
Its use of Minecraft.
Right.
What made this game such a good fit for this research?
Well, as we discussed earlier, Minecraft offers a few key advantages.
Okay.
Its visual diversity provides a rich training ground for the AI.
Right.
And the game's open-ended nature, with its simple building blocks and flexible rules, allows for a wide range of actions and scenarios.
Like a digital sandbox.
Exactly.
Perfect for AI experimentation.
Precisely. But there's another aspect of Minecraft that's worth highlighting.
Okay. What's that?
Its accessibility.
Okay.
Minecraft has a very active modding community.
Modding? You mean like creating custom content and modifications for the game?
Exactly. And that means there's a wealth of tools and resources available for researchers to tap into.
So it's not just about the game itself, but the ecosystem that surrounds it.
Yeah.
A community of passionate creators who are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
That's a key point. Minecraft's open and collaborative nature makes it an ideal platform for AI research and development.
I see.
It's like a shared laboratory where researchers can build upon each other's work and accelerate progress.
And that collaborative spirit is something we see in the AI field as a whole, isn't it?
Absolutely.
There's a real sense of shared excitement and a drive to push the boundaries of what's possible.
And that's what makes this such an exciting field to be a part of.
Right.
There's a sense that we're on the cusp of something truly revolutionary with AI poised to transform not just gaming, but countless other aspects of our lives.
Well, speaking of transformative potential, we've talked about how GameFactory could impact fields like robotics and transportation, but could also change the way we think about and experience games themselves?
That's a fascinating question, and it leads us into the heart of what AI could mean for the future of entertainment.
That's a perfect place to pick up in part 3.
Oh, that's good.
We'll explore how AI might revolutionize not just the creation of games, but the very essence of how we play and interact with them.
I'm excited to dive into that.
So we've talked about AI revolutionizing how games are made.
Right.
But what about how we experience them?
Right.
Could AI actually change what a game is?
That's the really exciting part.
Okay.
GameFactory gives us a glimpse into a future of games that are truly dynamic and open-ended, almost like living, breathing worlds.
Okay, I'm all ears. What does open-ended really mean when we're talking about AI-generated games?
Think about most games today.
Okay.
You have a set story-specific goals to achieve a defined path.
Right. Even in open world games, there's still a framework you're playing within.
Exactly. But with AI, imagine a game where the world is constantly evolving.
Okay.
Creating new challenges and storylines based on your actions.
So it's not just about choosing different paths within a set story.
Right.
The story itself is being written as you play.
Precisely. It's like having an infinitely creative game master who tailors the experience to your choices, making each playthrough completely unique.
That sounds incredible, but how would an AI actually pull that off?
Well, we're seeing the building blocks of that in GameFactory.
Okay.
Remember how the AI was able to generate diverse scenes and handle unexpected actions?
Right.
That's a step towards open-endedness.
It's not just following a script.
Right.
It's improvising based on what's happening in the game world.
Exactly. The next leap is for AI to understand player intent. Not just what you're doing, but why you're doing it.
I see.
And then craft the game world accordingly.
That's wild. It's like the AI is becoming a mind reader.
Right.
Anticipating your next move and building the story around it.
It's a huge challenge, but the potential is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Imagine games that never get stale.
Wow.
That are constantly surprising you with new content and challenges tailored to your play style.
It would make every game feel truly personal.
Yeah.
Like it's being created just for you in real time.
Think about the possibilities for collaboration. Imagine multiple players shaping a shared world.
Okay.
Their actions influencing the story for everyone.
It would blur the line between player and creator in a way we've never seen before.
It's exciting and a little bit daunting, right?
Yeah.
AI has the potential to revolutionize not just how games are made, but our whole relationship with them.
It really does make you think, what even is a game?
Yeah.
If the AI is so deeply involved in shaping the experience.
And that leads to some interesting philosophical questions.
Yeah, quite.
Can an AI be truly creative?
Right.
Can it understand and evoke the same emotions that human-designed games do?
I'm leaning towards yes.
Yeah.
Especially after seeing what GameFactory can already accomplish.
Right.
But it definitely sparks a debate about the nature of creativity in AI.
It's a debate that's going to become more and more relevant as AI continues to evolve.
For sure.
And it's not just about games either.
Right. We've talked about its potential in fields like robotics and design. But what about storytelling more broadly?
Right.
Could AI become the next generation of novelists, screenwriters, even poets?
It's already happening.
Really?
We're seeing AI compose music, write short stories, even generate entire screenplays.
Wow.
The quality is still being refined, but the potential is undeniable.
It's both exciting and a little bit unsettling, right? Like, what does it mean for human creativity if AI can do all of this?
It's a valid concern. Some people worry that AI will replace human artists.
Right. But I see it more as a collaboration.
So not AI versus humans, but AI with humans.
Exactly. Imagine using AI as a creative partner to brainstorm ideas, overcome writer's block, explore new narrative possibilities.
It's like having an AI muse whispering in your ear, pushing you to be more imaginative.
And think about accessibility.
Okay.
AI could help people who struggle with traditional creative tools to express themselves.
Right.
Through music art writing.
That's a powerful idea.
Yeah.
AI empowering everyone to become creators regardless of their abilities.
And that's what ultimately excites me most about this technology.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about cool gadgets or impressive feats.
Right.
It's about expanding human potential.
Well said. So as we wrap up our deep dive into GameFactory, what's the key takeaway you want listeners to walk away with?
I think the biggest takeaway is that we're at a pivotal moment. AI is moving beyond simply performing tasks.
Right.
It's becoming a creator in its own right.
Yeah.
And that has implications far beyond gaming.
For sure.
For how we design, learn, even tell stories.
It's a future full of possibilities, and it's up to us to shape it responsibly.
Couldn't agree more. Curiosity, collaboration, a commitment to using this technology for good.
Yeah.
Those are the guiding principles we need.
I love that. So to our listeners, as you fire up your favorite game tonight, take a moment to think about the incredible power of AI that might be shaping the worlds you explore.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe one day soon you'll be playing a game designed not by human hands, but by the mind of a machine.
And it might just be the most amazing game you've ever experienced.
That's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the future of AI and gaming. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep playing.